What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is part 10 of my Kena Platinum walkthrough. There's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to get the hat cart near the forge path, so I'm just going to do that now quickly. Yes, I'm just warping to the forge path. You can see there's a hat missing. It says only 9 of 10. You should have got this earlier, so I think I did mention it. For some reason I must have thought I went close enough and I didn't. So I'm just warping to the forge path. Just going to head over to the hat cart. Once we discover it, I will get the sun mask. The sun hat. Yep, hat cart discovered. I think that's the last one as well. We should have that one, but yeah, just in case you haven't, guys, just warp here, go over there and get it. And then you can walk back to the village centre. We're going to get the dash ability next. Yeah, and we're going to buy some new upgrades. We're going to buy the increased quiver plus for karma times 400. And we're also going to buy a splatter bomb for karma times 400 as well. I've completed this, by the way, and I've recorded every part. I've just got to add text. Add commentary and do a bit of editing on it. Just cut out a few deaths and a few pauses I had to make. But we're just going to come over here, talk to this NPC. And he'll give you a new mask, so we can head up into the snowy area, the village leader hall, the mountain shrine, which will lead on to later, and you can get a dash ability.
He will not move on. Make sure you are. Look for Toshi in the village.
Yeah, we get to the end and we're actually short of one of the abilities. So we have to do a little tiny bit of farming karma. It don't take long. I think I have to farm about 200 karma altogether. And the spot which we use, you get about 10 karma every 20 or 30 seconds perhaps. Probably every 20 seconds get karma times 10. So it probably takes like 5 minutes. It's because we bought that charm stone. Remember, we bought the healing charm stone, and there's 2 new upgrades added. Two new upgrades added in the anniversary update. And because of that, we obviously had to level up 2 more upgrades. I'm not entirely sure of the trophy pops without getting them, but we're just getting them all anyway, just for completion's sake. And when it comes to the last boss, there's a warp shrine there. Yeah, when it comes to the last boss, there's actually like a little exploit that works on him, which has become a thing due to this new update. Yeah, because of this new update, you can do an exploit on the last boss. But I'll save it for when we get there. And we can try and keep that between the video series, and then hopefully it shouldn't get patched, and then it'll help anyone else following this in the future. So you'll get that trophy, guys, crossing over. That's for doing the dash, well, for learning the dash ability. This is the last ability, and this will get us the last combat trophy once we're ready. You can spirit dash through these spirit gates now, and some of them will it'll be like a barrier. But then others, it will be like a portal. It will warp you somewhere else. Yes, another cursed chest in here. We're going to do this one quickly. This one you have to do it without getting hit. But it's actually quite easy because you can't get hit because you're on you got no HP. But if you collect an orb from somebody, like an orb of courage, and you've got that healing charm stone, you'll heal from it, and it actually lets you take a hit, and it doesn't void the chest, funnily enough. Yeah, look, I just got hit and the cursed chest is still going. Yes, I guess that's another little useful exploit. Now these sort of shadow-like enemies, these sort of phantasm type things, you have to spirit dash through them, and then it gives them like a physical form, and then you can damage them. So you just always spirit dash through them first. You don't have to make it so you actually explode next to them. You just have to spirit dash through them, or basically come in contact with them at some point while doing your spirit dash. Yeah, the trophy for killing 3 enemies with your spirit dash, I do it at the end after finishing the game. If you remember them 2 cursed chests that we left, one of them is very easy to do it, so we do it there, guys. So you can try and do it in the meantime if you want as we're going through here. But if you're having a bit of trouble, don't worry, because like I say, we do it. You remember them 3 cursed chests and one of them we left? when we do that one, we do it then. There's literally like 8 enemies on the floor in the front of you, 8 little enemies, and it's a lot easier. Yeah, when I dropped it down to easy to do them last 2 cursed chests. I can't believe how easy it is on story. You just got your actions. I think your courage regenerates. That's what it seemed to be anyway. I mean, I can't really remember what it says in the actual difficulty settings. But yeah, I think your courage regenerates along with your health, and it's crazy. I mean, I was just standing there on them cursed chests doing right arrows all the time. And I just seem to never run out of courage. It's, yeah, so much easier. I can see why players who play on story and then make the change to master at the end probably have so much trouble, because yeah, it's a massive jump in difficulty just in terms of the, I guess, the courage, how it's built up, how you heal and such. Yeah, and I guess it just creates some bad habits playing on easy. You're getting too dependent on your courage regenerating automatically, same with your HP. But this battle, yeah, so you've got that mage, just try and get rid of the mage, and obviously you've got some smaller enemies. Once you spawn the forest tier, you can use that to kill the enemies a bit quicker. And once you kill these, you should get karma times 75. Yeah, nice bit of karma there, 75. Then you want to purify the dead zone hearts. And we're going to head upstairs into this house and get a collectible. Yes, 1 boss at the end of this video. The next video will have 2 bosses, and then the final part has the final 2 bosses. And we do that clean up, and we also do the master difficulty glitch. The master glitch, very, very easy to do, guys. It just takes like maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, probably 10 minutes, but if you've been playing on easy, yeah, it's very simple to do. So up top of this house, you've got another spirit mail. This is spirit mail number 9 of 10. Yeah, just make your way back down, and you want to get this plant pot from inside, and we need to take it over to like a slot and slot it in, and it will spawn a spirit gate for us to walk through. Yeah, so just bring that plant pot over to you. These bosses going forward, they are quite difficult, and the second to last boss, that will be in the last video, I actually do parry him quite a lot. I like to think we're probably, I mean, if you've been following me on Master, hopefully we're at that point where we're getting a good firm grasp of the game, its mechanics and how the combat works and such. And parrying, hopefully not too bad, because this second to last boss, it's even hard to dodge as well, because he does a lot of combos and they track really well, and it can be difficult to dodge. So I actually found parrying easier than dodging, if it makes sense, on this second to last boss. All the bosses so far, dodging's been pretty easy on them, but yeah, second to last one, yeah, I had to parry, and I just found parry a lot simpler to beat him. I didn't get to the point where I could parry every single attack, but I could parry most, and that allowed me to kill him quite easy. The thing with parry, and when you parry, you get loads of courage from it as well, so it allows you to keep like using right actions. So you got another battle here. Let's get rid of these punks, and once you kill these, you should get a karma times 25. Yeah, it's quite a short video this. The next one will be a bit longer, and I guess the last part mainly it's got 2 bosses at the start, and then it's just a clean up and how to do the master difficulty glitch. So yeah, I guess this part and this next part after this are pretty much the rest of the game done. You know, like I said, last part's just 2 bosses and they're like 5-minute cleanup. So once you kill this, yeah, like I say, karma times 25. Remember, we did buy the increased quiver plus upgrade and the splatter bomb upgrade. So here you're supposed to go through that portal, and it will take you on that platform just below this waterfall down there. But where I'm jumping to now. But if you jump down, it will kill you like this. So don't do that. Yeah, the portal is supposed to teleport you down there to that platform. But if you want to try and skip the portal, going over to it, you can sort of bomb the blocks from where you are on the edge of this waterfall. You can bomb the first 2, and they should be able to reach the first one. What you can do, you spirit dash and then glide and then jump. No, I messed it up again. Yeah, I forgot to spirit dash. So spirit dash first, and then glide, and then jump. Once you get to this one, you can shoot the crystal on the bottom to rotate it. You can bomb this third one quickly. Shoot the crystal on the bottom to rotate that. Jump to this third one. Use the blue flower to grapple across. And that'll bring you up here. And then make your way to the top. Going to beat these enemies. There'll be some of them phantoms again. Just spirit dash through them to make them physical. And you can damage them. When you lob your splatter bomb on an enemy, by the way, it does seem to make it so they stagger more often. Yeah, when an enemy is drenched in your sort of bomb liquid, yeah, they seem to stagger more often as well. And some of these bosses going forward, they seem, if you go for headshots, it staggers them more. And I didn't really think headshots were a thing in this, but after facing these bosses, I think it'll be in the next video. Yeah, and just realising how helpful headshots are. I think headshots do actually help. You know, if you're getting headshot with the arrow. So yeah, just something to bear in mind. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really notice until I think it's the second. No, it's the last boss in the next video. It's like a ranged enemy flying around with a bow. Yeah, I noticed it on him, where actually shooting in the head does actually make a difference. Yeah, that's another phantom. I was actually trying to do that trophy here. You know, where you kill 3 enemies with 1 spirit dash. That's why I slowly bringing their health down, but I gave up. I did it here on my other account, but I couldn't seem to pull it off here. So yeah, we'll save it till we get to cursed chest at the end of the game, like I originally mentioned earlier. Yeah, so once we killed these, we shouldn't be too far from the boss. I think once you kill these, you get karma times 25. I think this is the one I'm looking at. No, these ones are karma times 75. Yeah, then come into the house afterwards and get the chest. From that chest, you'll get the mask hat available, and then you'll find a memory inside if you interact with the table, and then get the memory for karma times 50. Once you get that, a forest tear will spawn nearby as well. We're going to use that forest tear to get a nearby flower shrine. Flower shrine 21 out of 24, just down the steps over here. Let's go, friends. Down here, flower shrine 21. Yeah, then after this, we'll go past the house and we're going to bomb the blocks below us. Yeah, there you go. 50 karma, 200 gems, which we're never going to spend. Yeah, so before you dash across, bomb these blocks first, because when you dash through the spirit gate, you'll actually still be dashing and you'll land on one. You'll see, there you go, you landed on a bomb block, and then dash again and then make your way up the mountain. Yeah, when we get to this next, we're going to get like to a arena. There's going to be 3 plant pots in the middle, and you got to put the plant pot in the right slot. Now the correct slot, if you look at this warp shrine there, if you look on each plant pot, it's like a little mask icon. Well, not an icon, and you see each slot has got like a mask above it. The mask on the side of each plant pot indicates what slot they need to go into. Just just match up the mask plant pot with the mask slot and put them together, and just do that. Once you've done all 3, a mask will appear, and once you interact with it, guys, it will spawn a boss fight. Yeah, this little trick at the end. The last boss, there's like a portal area, like a spirit realm you have to go into. The last boss it's a long like endurance battle, by the way, and you don't actually get any chance to heal on master other than plants when you're back onto the actual boss himself, or any enemies drop courage. But there's like a spirit realm, and when enemies drop courage in there, you can collect it, but something gets left behind. You can't actually see it, but you'll collect the courage and it disappears, while the actual visual icon of it, the actual item, but it seems to still be there, floating, invisible. And if you use your pulse with the healing charm stone, it just constantly heals you. It's pretty cool, but I'll explain it more once you get there. So yeah, you got this guy, Predator, I guess, Predator ripoff, the mask maker. This is probably one of the hardest of the 3 mask bosses, if I'm honest. Yeah, so I try to lob a bomb at him when I can. He will teleport around a bit, and he will sort of try to spawn enemies. If he's going to attack you, what you can do, you can try and just jump. Jumping over attacks actually does really help. Yeah, we'll dodge away quickly. Getting far away on this boss don't really help that much. You need to sort of try and be aggressive. Now when he does this, you need to quickly shoot each one, and one of them will be the real one. And then if you don't shoot the right one, that attack will do a lot of damage. So what I do, I just shoot them all, but do not shoot the target. You need to shoot just in front of them a little bit, because they are moving, so you need to take that into account, and just aim just slightly to the left if they're moving to the left. So obviously by the time you release your arrow, they've moved into the line of fire. Now when he does this, you need to spirit dash through it, otherwise that will do a lot of damage. I'm getting hit a lot with his melee attacks. Yep, I practice this to a point where I didn't get hit that much, but it seems I am. I always seem to get hit a lot when I'm recording. Yeah, when he does this teleporting, it will just teleport around a few times. Sometimes when he stops teleporting, he'll spawn enemies like this, or he might do a combo on you. There you go, he's going to do this combo. Yes, you can dash or jump. Jumping twice does really help. I said that earlier. Yeah, jumping from attacks, it actually really helps dodging bosses. You'll see it on the first boss in the next video. I dodge his attacks by literally just jumping them all the time, and it actually dodges really well. Just double jump. Yeah, see I'm using my bombs. When he spawns some little crystals above his head, just get ready to strafe left or right to dodge him. Here we go, just get ready. Remember, shoot in front of him a little bit. You'll see me doing it. I'm releasing the arrow just in front of them. That's it. Normally when he lands, I'll lob a bomb at him to make him take more damage, and then just go to town on him. There we go, got him. Yeah, he might take a few attempts. I mean, he did me. I think out of all 3 of the mask, like I say, the mask bosses, he probably took. I think he's probably one of the trickiest, if I'm honest. The other 2, I did him in less practice, less attempts. But yeah, once you beat him, you'll get Karma times 75. You'll find the Incense Relic. You'll get Rot 89, 90, and 91. You'll get a trophy, Toshi's Fear. And then once you've got that, you'll also make the Mask and Make Hat available. Come and get that meditation spot, guys. 9 off 11. Yeah, I've been saying, have I been saying there's been 12 meditation spots altogether? No, it's actually 11. The 12th one doesn't actually count for anything. It's just needed to complete the game. Yeah, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go to this warp shrine, and we're going to warp to the village Onsen, and we're going to hand in the that spirit mail we've got, spirit mail number 9. We get a lot of collectible trophies in the next video, by the way, except for the cursed chest. Yeah, I think all except for the cursed chest trophy, and of course all abilities. Yeah, so deliver the spirit mail, cleanse the dead zone heart inside, and then loot the chest inside, find Toshi's mask hat, make it available, and then you also find Rot number 92 off 100. Yep, and then once you've got that, guys, just go back to that recent warp shrine and warp to the village docks, primed and ready, locked and loaded, ready for the next video. Yeah, I played a little bit of New Game Plus, and yeah, it's a lot more difficult, trust me. A lot more difficult. It's got new enemy types. Even the very first battle in the prologue, it's actually really hard on Master on New Game Plus. But yeah, I'll leave it there for that video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.